Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Budget Bladesman. So the blade we're going to be looking at today is a buck knife, as we can see, and more specifically, we're looking at the Slim Select Ranger 112. Let's open this guy up. Right. So you can see it's a lockback design. We got kind of a little bit of a goofy pocket clip there. So it's modeled after their regular Buck 112, with obviously some different dimensions. We don't have the wood and brass. We have a polymer handle here. So, and this is glass reinforced nylon, so you can kind of see that it's not your typical Buck. It's a slight clip point there. Lockback design, ambidextrous thumb studs, and it does actually have so you can see the look of the clip there. It is deep ride, so it will go up, but it is kind of funny looking. And there's hardware for ambidextrous mounting of the pocket clip as well. So let's bring out our comparison blades, take a look and see what we got here. So the knife that's going to most compare to this knife is our favorite, the Kabar Dozier, and you can see they're pretty much right on line with each other there. So this is going to be the most apt comparison. There is this guy and the Dozier. I mean, almost identical as far as dimensions. You can see, get that on there. Blade length, about the same. They're both 3 inches in blade length. Let's do some specs real quick because I forgot to roll that in. So on this, we're looking at overall blade length of, or overall length of 8 inches, a blade length of 3 inches, a blade thickness of this guy right there, 0.12. It is 420 high carbon steel on the blade, so it's kind of a budget steel, but in the realm of what we're looking at. And it is a very light knife. It's a 2.5 ounces. So again, we're going to compare it with our Kabar Dozier. You can see right there, like I said, pretty much dead on for that. And then we're going to bring on our other comparison knife, the Gerber flat iron, and just like with the Dozier, it's going to be quite a bit smaller in comparison. See, blade whole blade length right there, and then to sharpen blade length, we still got a significant amount of difference. So, okay, let's close these guys up. Alright, close the Dozier up here, get that off to the side. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about this. So this is a good solid everyday carry knife. You can see it's pretty lightweight, and that is a deep ride pocket clip, and so we'll go ahead and pull our shorts over here so we can see how it goes in there. Okay, so there's our shorts. Alright, you can see, let's get those in, and it goes in pretty easy. We can just see, nice and easy. You can see pretty deep ride there. You don't really, all you see is that pocket clip, and like I said, it's kind of a little bit funny looking. And if we can get our hand in there, you get your hand in there pretty well, pretty deep. Let's see if we can flip this over real quick just so we can see the inside. And again, you're gonna have a lot of pocket room. The knife is right in this area right here, so you get your whole hand in there just fine. You know, a lot of room for anything else you might have, front wallets or flashlights or multi-tool. Let's pull our shorts out. All right, so like I said, this really compares with this knife really well. They're both lightweight, compact EDC knives. Actually, it's, 3-inch blade is going to get the job done for most things. You can see, and it compares really well with the Dozier. But I will say that of course, the Buck is an American-made knife. We take a look at our box here. You can see right there, USA made, and I believe it says on box C right there, made in the USA. So it is a USA-made knife. Even though the Kabar is an American company, it is made overseas. So that's one thing to think about if you are looking for an inexpensive American-made knife. Maybe the Buck's the one you want to go with. I will say though, because it does have that high carbon steel, I don't know if you can really see that. Right around the thumb stud here, you can see a little bit where just before the video I had to kind of clean off some rust. So you're going to make sure you have to keep this dry, or if you do get it wet, you're gonna have to clean it off right away, dry it out real quick. Make sure you keep a real light, thin coat of oil on there. So like I said, these are basically the two knives you're really looking at. Now, like I said, the difference is about $10. Most places for the Buck 112 Slim Select, it's going to range. It actually ranges quite a bit. I saw them as cheap as $22 and as expensive as $34. So there's quite a bit of range. So you're looking about, if you can find it cheap, $22 to compare to about $18 of that. So you're looking about $4 difference. Like I said, the Buck right here is an American-made knife. So that's what you're looking for. I would go ahead and do it if supporting an American company is more important than, saving a couple extra bucks. Definitely do it. They are both very thin knives. Like I said, the pocket clip does, kind of keep it very low in the pocket. So it's really thin and slim, and you're not going to really notice it in your pocket. But the pocket clip, if you close it up real quick, it is kind of funny looking. I know that's a big thing on the internet. I don't mind it. It's just a little different. So that's something you might have to get over. Like I said, it is a slim, affordable American-made knife. The K-Bar, is probably its closest competition. But again, the K-Bar is not made here in the States. It is made overseas. So that's going to have to be kind of the deciding factor on these two knives. Would you rather have an American-made, but the steel you're going to have to watch a little more, or do you want something that's slightly cheaper, but you probably won't have to worry about the steel as much? So that's kind of the decision up to you guys. So we're going to pull that out and take one last look at this guy all opened up. So that's it for this. This is the Buck 112 Slim Select. So thank you guys for coming by, checking it out, and we'll see you next time.